Okay, so we're going to talk through some of the clips of Sam Houston State's quarterback isolation concept. Our thanks goes out to Coach Phil Longo, the offensive coordinator at Sam Houston State, who's just coming off a tremendous year for them, a very good playoff run. With a new staff over at Sam Houston State, they had finished in the semifinals of the FCS National Playoffs. So, really inexpensive concept to install, to implement, especially if you have an athletic quarterback. A lot of what Coach Longo does, the offensive coordinators, out of 10 personnel, out of trips, 3x1, 2x2 sets. We're going to check the end zone shots on these clips. And coaches, again, if you want the full-length clinic report by Coach Longo, and if you want the full version of the video, the unnarrated video as well, you can log on and become an insider member today at www.xandolabs.com. So we're going to start with what's going to be actually a 5-1 box, and we all know coaches, especially spread coaches, will identify boxes based on a 4-1, 3-2, 5-1, 5-2, and Coach Longo has that and how he blocks each of those fronts in a clinic report. The full length one. What you can see here is, offensive line is taking their normal pass set responsibilities. It's a draw concept. And the main player is going to be isolated, by that running back. Now, whoever that player determines to be, you could decide who you want. It's not predicated on where that running back is set. He could be set either away from where he's blocking or to where he's blocking. But as you see right now, the center is going to bump off and take the other backside linebacker. Since it's a 5-1 box, these linebackers are up. They're out of the play. So the center could actually handle that mic, and you have the back coming in here blocking nobody and plenty of room here for athletic quarterback, and that's what you want in this situation. And as we detail in the clinic report, Coach Longo will call this in 4th down, 4th and long. He'll call it in 1st and 10. He said he would call it up to 20 times per game. He's that confident in the scheme, that confident in the concept, and there's a ton of reasoning behind it, which he goes into here. So you see the combo block by the center. There's the mic. Center should be working off. Back is alone on nobody. You see a pressure situation here. Huge play for the Bearcats. You see right there, 4th and 9. He's pulling the trigger on this. Gutsy call, but if you know what you're doing, it turns out for you. So here you have a 4-2 box. So you have 6 blockers, you have 5 up front, plus you have the running back on the isolation, the quarterback's the runner. You got even numbers. The combo is going to come right here. The center and the backside guard are going to combo to that backer. Here comes the halfback isolating that front side backer. They actually switch responsibilities, and again, you can call it how you want to call it based on where you want the play to hit, to the field, to the boundary, to the left, to the right. Does not matter because you have even numbers. Athletic quarterback takes it right down the pipe here for a huge, huge play. Here you go. 1st and 10 call. Same opponent, 4-2 box. Now what you're going to see now is a pass rush situation. You're going to get almost like a, whatever you want to call it, a double knot, double U. We get a looper and a penetrator to both sides. To the offensive line, it's just a protection scheme. It's a man protection scheme, just like it would be. Coach Longo mentions he runs his RPO, his run pass options off of this. The receivers have built-in routes. So it's really no different for the guys up front. Just have to combo back to the backside linebacker if you're the center. So what happens here, the center sets. You see the tackle's able to pick up the penetrator. The guard's able to work with the looper. The tackle sits back on the looper here. Here's a double team. Center's going to work back to one box linebacker. Offset back works to the other backer. Quarterback just being an athlete, making something happen here, and you got another huge play. 1st and 5 situation here. Now you're going to see a different box here. We'll get to the end zone shot. This is still going to presume to be a 4-2 box. Now you have a situation where now he's coming. So this now the center now becomes covered. That guard becomes covered. You have another situation here where it looks like a six-man pressure. This guard becomes covered. Okay, he's working out to the boundary, zone dropper right here. This tackle is now going to pick up this player, but again, you still have numbers because you still have 6 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so it's still advantageous for you offensively. Okay, you see the running back now is going to be open. Next person he's going to meet is going to be the middle of the field safety. Quarterback just lets the thing happen, lets it develop, finds a gap and takes it. (4-1) box. I mean, this is money right now offensively. You get +1 in numbers game. Okay, center's going to work back. It depends on who this player is. You don't have to work back to handle the backside linebacker because you know this player could handle him. Okay, if this player's a good 3 technique, if he's a nose, if you want your center chipping on that player, then you don't have to worry about it. There's the block. Just a great job of running by the quarterback. I'm going to show you one more here. 4-2 box again. There's a 3 technique to the field. Again, it's man protection up front. Deep set, man set. Here's the combo. Working back. Watch this player right now. He's going to work in his zone drop. Okay, so now you're going to have a numbers advantage. And one of the things Coach Longo talked about is why he likes to run it, specifically against which kind of defenses, because he'll do it in all different down and distances. And he talks about why he'll run it against different types of defenses and what he sees from those linebackers. But you see, it's just you don't have to have a butt kicker, so to speak, at the running back position just to tie a player up just like that and get the quarterback some yards. So just giving you some examples of the quarterback isolation concept. Coach Longo goes into depth in terms of how he blocks each of the boxes he sees specifically against movement, pressure, and some of the twist games that he sees at his level. Coaches, we thank